Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, your favorite space to explore and learning English in a fun and meaningful way. In today's video, we are going to dive into one of the most important and the narrative text. So make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So what is a narrative text? Narrative text is a form of writing that tells a story or recounts a series of events. It can be fictional or non-fictional and often involves the characters, settings, plots, and themes. Narratives aim to engage the reader imagination, emotion, and curiosity, taking them on a journey through the event being described. So, narrative text that are generic structure. First one is orientation. Orientation, the section introduces the character, setting, and initial situation of the story. It provides background information necessary for the reader to understand the event that will unfold. 2 is communication. The communication or rising action is where the main event of the story occurs. This section presents the sense of conflict, challenge, or obstacle that the character must face as the story progresses. 3 is resolution. The resolution, also known as the climax or turning point, is where the conflict or challenge are resolved. This section reveals the outcome of the story and ties up any loose ends, providing closure for the reader. And then, what is the purpose of narrative text? The first one is to entertain. One of the primary purpose of narrative text is to entertain the reader. They engage the reader's imagination and emotion, providing enjoyment and escapism through compelling stories and understanding characters. 2 is to inform. Narrative text can also serve an informative purpose by conveying historical or social insight through storytelling. They offer readers opportunities to learn about the different experience, perspective, and context. 3 is to persuade. In some cases, narrative text may aim to persuade or influence the reader by presenting a particular viewpoint or argument in the context of a story by engaging the reader emotionally and intellectually. Narrative text can be a powerful tool for persuasion. After that, what is the language feature of narrative text? 1 is characterization. Narrative text often features well-developed characteristics with distinct personalities, motivation, and traits. Characterization helps to create empathy and investment in the story, protagonist, and antagonist. 2 is plot development. Narrative text typically follow a plot of structure that includes exposition, rising action, climax, and resolution. This structure creates tension, suspense, and momentum, keeping the reader engaged from beginning to end. 3 is descriptive language. Descriptive language is used to create vivid imagery and sensory details, bringing the story, setting, and sense to live description of sights, sounds, smells, and emotion enhance the reader immersion in the narrative. And then I will give the example of narrative text and question for the narrative text with the answer. So the narrative text, the story of narrative text, the title is The Lost Treasure of Blackbird. Once upon a time, in a small coastal town, there lived a young boy named Jake who dreamed of becoming a pirate. One day, while exploring the beach, Jake stumbled upon an old treasure of adventure. Jake decided to follow the map in search of legendary treasure of Captain Blackbird. Setting sail on makeshift raft, Jake navigates stormy seas and treacherous water, following the clues on the map. Along the way, he encountered fiery sea monsters, cunning pirates, and mysterious islands shrouded in mist. Despite the dangers, Jake remained determined to uncover the hidden treasure. After days of sailing, Jake finally reached the remote island where the treasure was said to be buried. With his shovel in hand, he began to dig, uncovering chests filled with golden coins, precious jewelry, and ancient artifacts. Overwhelmed with joy, Jake realized that his dream of finding treasure had come true. As he holded the treasure onto his raft, Jake heard a voice behind him. Turning around, he saw Captain Blackbird himself, standing on the shore with a wicked grin. "So you found my treasure, have you?" the pirate captain said, throwing his sword. In a daring escape, Jake narrowly avoided the captain's attacks, dodging cannon fire and swinging from purpose to safety. With the treasure securely in his possession, Jake sailed back to his hometown, where he was hailed as a hero and became known as the bravest pirate of them all. After that, we analyze and elaborate the text above. 1. Mention the generic structure of the text, the orientation, complication, and resolution. My answer: orientation. Jake, a young boy from a small coastal town, dreams of becoming a pirate. One day, he finds an old treasure map on the beach. And the complication: he sets sail and faces many dangers like sea monster, pirates, and mysterious island while searching for the treasure. And resolution: Jake finds the treasure but encounters Captain Blackbird. He escaped with the treasure and returned home as a hero. 2. Write down the dialogue feature which identify characterization, plot development. The answer is characterization. Jake is shown as brave, adventurous, and determined. And the plot development: the story follows a clear adventure plot with the beginning, finding the map, middle, the journey and challenge, and end, finding the treasure and escaping. And then Descriptive language verses like stormy seas, fiery sea monster, and treacherous water create a vivid setting. With the dialogue, so you have found my treasure, have you? So direct speech from Captain Blackbird. The multiple choice question. 1. What did Jack find while exploring the beach? The answer is an old treasure. And then, what obstacle did Jack encounter on his journey? The answer is sea monster and pirates. And then, where did Jack find the hidden treasure? The answer is A. On a remote island. And then, how did Jack escape from the Captain Blackbird? The answer is C. By swinging from ropes. C. Higher order thinking skill. Hot essay. 1. Evaluate the character development of Jack throughout the narrative. How does his journey from an ordinary boy to brave hero reflect themes of courage, determination, and adventure? Answer. Character development of Jack. Jack is journey so how he grew from a simple boy into a brave and clever hero. His courage to face unknown dangers, his determination, reach the treasure, and his ability to escape from Captain Blackbird so that doesn't give up easily. These reflect the themes of bravery, adventure, and staying true to your dream. Analyze the role of setting in shaping the narrative and creating a sense of adventure. How do the description of stormy seas, Mr. Island, and hidden treasure contribute to the atmosphere and tone of the story? Answer. Role of setting. The setting plays a big role in making the story exciting. Stormy seas and mysterious island make the journey feel dangerous and thrilling. This description helps build a sense of suspense and adventure, making the reader feel like they are part of the journey. Critically assess the moral lessons conveyed in the narrative. How does Jack's willingness to pursue his dreams and overcome challenges inspire reader to persevere in face of diversity and follow their own aspiration? Answer. Moral lesson. The story teaches us that dreams can come true if we are brave and determined. Jack faced my challenge, but he kept going. His story encouraged readers to believe themselves and keep moving forward even when things get tough. Reflect on the significance of the treasure hunt motif in literature and popular culture. How does the quest for hidden treasure symbolize themes of exploration, discovery, and the pursuit of wealth or knowledge? Answer. Treasure hunt motif. The treasure hunt represents the human desire for discovery, adventure, and success. In stories and culture, hidden treasure often stand for something bigger, like achieving dreams or gaining wisdom. It shows how people are willing to go through a tough journey from something valuable. 5. Personal question related to the text. If you were in Jack's shoes, would you embark on similar adventure to search for hidden treasure? Why or why not? What qualities or skill do you think would be essential for success on such a journey. Answer: if I were in Jake's shoes, I would embark on a similar adventure to search for hidden treasure because it would be an exciting and once in a lifetime experience. Just like Jake, I love the idea of exploring mysterious places and facing challenges along the way. The thought of discovering something legendary like Captain Blackbird treasure is thrilling and inspiring. To success on such a journey, I think would be essential to have courage, determination, and problem-solving skill. Jake stayed brave when he met sea monsters and cunning pirates, and he never gave up even when things got dangerous. Being able to read map, navigate through storms, and stay calm under the pressure would also be very important. Like Jake, someone going on an adventure like this must believe in their dreams and keep going, no matter what obstacle they face. So, this is my presentation about narrative text. So, I think my presentation is just enough. So thank you for watching and see you the next my video. Bye bye.